Hello, we're live. Welcome, welcome. I wanted to show you this. I'm starting a new piece, but this was from the one I worked on this last month. And I thought I was complete after our last live session, but sitting with it and after the paint dried, it needed a little bit more, so I added some more layers. I just wanted to show you this. So if you go back and watch the replays of the Divine Feminine activation painting, this is the completed piece. Just wanted to show you that. So today we're going to be starting a new one. And so I've got this piece here. This is a canvas that I did do a painting on actually a few years ago for a live painting, and decided to do a light wash over it so I'd still have the texture and a little bit of the design from the underpainting, and I really like this softer look. So this is what will be the background or the base underpainting for this new painting that will go here. And today the focus of this piece is on how we activate and attract more abundance and wealth into our lives as artists. So this is an intuitive painting to focus in on those intentions, and everything I teach in the Intuitive Artist Institute is about connecting to the divine, to God, and centering ourselves around this intention and bringing that forward through our bodies, through that co-creative divine connection. It's this partnership with God and and our intentions, and then allowing our intuitive nature to flow freely, choosing colors intuitively, choosing shapes intuitively, and just letting whatever comes through on the canvas be right, be true, be beautiful, no matter what it looks like. It's not about the final outcome. Not until later. This is the initial way that we make our imprints on the canvas. So all the background here is water-based oil. This is what I'm using here. And I'm gonna just I have some colors on my palette already that I've been working with, so I'm gonna use those as well. You might hear the dog in the background playing. I'm just choosing a few different colors that I intuitively feel attracted to right now. This is a cadmium yellow medium. And I'll talk a little bit throughout the process, but not a whole lot. If you're following along, just choose any colors that you feel drawn to. You don't have to choose the same colors as me. Of course, this is going to be just an activation for your own self, for your own journey. There's no right or wrong way to lay this paint down. And just hold those intentions in your heart and then begin painting. I do like using thinner washes of this color. You can see it acts a little bit like watercolor. And it dries a little bit more quickly, even without using the quick dry medium that you mix in with the paints. Even without that, the thin layers do dry more quickly than thicker oil paint, of course. And the goal really is to fall in love with the moment, the present moment, how the paint is working, how it's moving and mixing with the different colors. Letting whatever happens happen. And sometimes we'll get like a feeling of frustration, or like, this isn't really what I wanted it to look like. It's not about that. Just focus on the beauty of the moment of creating. This is the one place where there are no rules. And I don't let my analytical mind come into play. I just push it off to the side and say, we'll talk later. I'm just having fun right now. I did release a intuitive guided meditation for artists on the topic of what we're painting today. So go back and listen to that and then dive into your painting practice. You can try listening to that meditation right before you start painting, or every morning, or every evening. And it's to help focus on these topics or themes of activating more wealth and creativity and abundance as artists. We all need more of that as artists, because we have the programming still in the subconscious mind about the starving artist archetype. So whatever we can do to disengage from that narrative is important, because the more wealth artists get, the more beautiful this planet gets, I believe. And the more the consciousness of humanity will evolve. Actually, as I'm painting this, I'm realizing that it's actually looking like some of the visions I was having while I was creating that intuitive guided meditation to attract wealth and abundance. It's interesting. So you got to go listen to that. See what I'm talking about. I wonder if you listen to that meditation and then you begin painting, what will come through for you. Because somewhere in your consciousness, you started having visions during that meditation. I wonder if that will come through. It seems to be for me right now. I'm not going to ruin it for you and tell you, but listen to it. Let me know. You can write in the comments. Let me know what you think. And if you have any questions, just write them in the comment section. I'll be sure to answer them. Anything that might be coming up for you. I know sometimes I get in the zone and it's hard for me to talk about what I'm doing here. So you might see something or have a question I don't even think about answering. So I'd love to hear from you. will probably be a painting I work on in multiple sessions. I like to let the layers dry and see how the colors slightly settle in and change. And then I can add more layers on top of more of the drier layers. That's really fun. really like the contrast between the really dark darks and the really light lights. Laying those colors next to each other really pops. All right, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. I'll be back here next Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific time, and I'll show you how this dried and see if we're gonna add anything else to this piece. And go listen to that guided meditation. Let me know how you like it, and do your own intuitive painting. And I'd love to see what comes through for you. All right, have an amazing creative week. See you next week.